Do you ever wake up at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't rest? You're not alone. Studies show more than half of adults over 70 struggle with broken sleep. And here's the twist. It's not only about bedtime routines or sleeping pills. The foods you choose before bed may quietly decide whether you drift into deep rest or toss and turn all night. Imagine this. Instead of waking groggy at dawn, you rise feeling steady, clear-headed, and calm. The good news? You don't need exotic supplements. In fact, one of the best foods might already be sitting in your kitchen. A simple banana can help your body release sleep-friendly hormones. But that's just one piece. Stay with me, because we're about to count down 3 powerful foods after 70 that may help you finally sleep deeper tonight. If you wake up at night, type 1 in the comments. If you usually sleep through, type 0. After 70, your body doesn't work the same way it once did. Many seniors think poor sleep is simply old age. But the truth is more precise. Your sleep chemistry shifts with time. Your brain produces less melatonin, the hormone that signals nightfall. Your muscles hold less magnesium, the mineral that calms nerves and prevents midnight cramps. And your nervous system becomes more sensitive, like a light switch stuck halfway, flickering between on and off. That's why you may fall asleep quickly, only to wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. with your mind alert and your body restless. Your body wants a rest, but the inner signals don't align. As circulation slows with age, your brain cells don't get the oxygen they once did. This silent drift makes sleep shallower, so even 6 or 7 hours don't feel refreshing. You wake with heavy eyelids, slower reaction, and unsteady balance, all from missing deep sleep stages. Think of it this way. Your sleep cycle is like a 4-step staircase. When you were younger, your body climbed smoothly all the way down. Now, after 70, the staircase is slippery. You may only make it halfway before sliding back up. That's why you wake in the dark, staring at the ceiling, wondering what went wrong. But here's the hopeful part. Nutrients still influence that staircase. Foods rich in magnesium, tryptophan, and natural serotonin boosters can help your brain rebuild the signals for deeper rest. And in a moment, we'll reveal 3 simple foods that may guide your body gently back into the deeper levels of sleep. Many seniors try to fix their sleep, but accidentally make it worse. Here are 3 common habits that quietly break deep rest after 70. Mistake 1. Late caffeine. Tea, coffee, even decaf contain stimulants. After 70, your body metabolizes caffeine twice as slowly. So that harmless afternoon cup at 4 p.m. may still be in your system at midnight, keeping your brain alert when you need to switch off. Mistake 2. Salty dinners. A bowl of canned soup or a sandwich with processed meat may not look dangerous, but excess sodium pulls water into your bloodstream, forcing your kidneys to work overnight. Result? You wake up thirsty at 2 a.m., needing the bathroom, then struggle to fall back asleep. Mistake 3. Nightcap alcohol. A glass of wine may make you drowsy, but alcohol fragments sleep. It pushes you into shallow cycles, then triggers sudden wake-ups. That's why many people fall asleep fast, but wake up at 3 a.m. with a pounding heart. Do you often wake up thirsty, restless, or needing to use the bathroom after midnight? If yes, at least one of these habits may be holding you back from true rest. And here's a quick quiz for you. Which do you drink more often in the evening, tea, coffee, or alcohol? Comment below. I'll be curious to see how many of you share the same habits. The good news? Just as mistakes can quietly rob you of deep sleep, the right foods can reset your sleep chemistry in the other direction. And that's what we're about to count down together. Imagine lying in bed at night. Your body feels tired, but your legs twitch, your calves tighten, and you can't stay still. For many over 70, nighttime cramps and restless legs are the hidden thief of deep sleep. Here's where almonds step in. They may look like a simple snack, but almonds are rich in magnesium, a mineral that calms overactive nerves and relaxes tense muscles. Think of magnesium like a gentle hand on a racing horse, slowing it down so you can drift into sleep. After 70, magnesium stores decline, especially if you take diuretics or certain blood pressure meds. Low magnesium is linked with cramps, restless legs, and even midnight awakenings. By restoring this mineral through food, you help your body step back into calmer rhythms. A 2022 study in nutrients found that older adults with higher magnesium intake reported better sleep efficiency and fewer nighttime awakenings. Here's a quick story. Mrs. Carter, 73, told me she used to wake up almost every night with painful calf cramps. Her daughter suggested keeping a small jar of almonds by the bed. Within 2 weeks of adding just a handful each night, she noticed the cramps faded and her mornings felt calmer. Just 1 ounce, a small handful of 20 to 22 almonds, provides nearly 80 milligrams of magnesium. Snack on raw almonds 1 to 2 hours before bed. Sprinkle sliced almonds into oatmeal or yogurt at dinner, or blend into a warm almond milk smoothie for a soothing bedtime drink. Be cautious. Almonds are calorie-dense. Too many may lead to weight gain. If you're allergic to tree nuts, skip them and choose magnesium-rich alternatives like pumpkin seeds. People on kidney dialysis should consult a doctor before adding high-magnesium foods. Instead of reaching for cookies or salty crackers, try 1 small handful of almonds as your evening snack. You may be surprised how much calmer your legs feel under the covers. Stay with me, because while almonds help muscles relax, the next food works on your brain itself, guiding your mind into a calmer rhythm before bed. If almonds help relax your muscles, kiwi works on your mind. Many seniors describe the same frustration. I'm tired, but the moment I lie down, my brain won't stop thinking. Racing thoughts, replaying worries, or even planning tomorrow's errands can keep you wide awake long past midnight. Kiwi is more than a refreshing fruit. It's naturally rich in serotonin, the neurotransmitter that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Think of serotonin as a gentle rhythm section of an orchestra. It keeps your brain signals steady, so your body can follow the right tempo toward rest. Aging reduces serotonin production, leaving the brain without enough signal strength to convert into melatonin. Low serotonin means shallow sleep, restless mind, and more midnight awakenings. Kiwi provides antioxidants, vitamin C, and serotonin precursors that may help support smoother transitions into deep rest. A 2021 clinical trial in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine reported that participants who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime fell asleep 35% faster and slept longer compared to baseline. Let me share a story. Mr. Johnson, 74, used to lie awake until 1 or 2 a.m. every night, his mind racing. His doctor suggested adding 2 kiwis after dinner. Within a month, he said, "For the first time in years, I fall asleep before midnight, and I stay asleep." Serving is simple. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis about an hour before bed. Slice into a salad, blend into yogurt, or eat fresh with the peel if washed. Be mindful. Kiwis are acidic. If you struggle with reflux, peel them and pair with yogurt or oats. If you're on beta blockers or blood-thinning medications, check with your doctor before eating large amounts. Instead of grabbing cookies or late-night chips, try 1 ripe kiwi after dinner. It's a natural way to nudge your brain toward calm, steady signals that lead into melatonin release. Here's the twist. Most people know about warm milk, but few realize a simple fruit could be just as powerful. You've made it halfway through the countdown, and the number 1 food may surprise you. It's one you've probably known since childhood, but in a new light. We've reached the number 1 food, and it's probably one you've known since childhood. Long before sleep supplements existed, parents handed children a glass of warm milk before bed. It turns out this tradition had science behind it. Warm milk is rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that your body uses to produce serotonin and melatonin. Think of tryptophan as the raw ingredient in your body's sleep factory. Without it, your brain can't build enough melatonin to signal deep rest. As we age, tryptophan absorption declines, especially if diet variety shrinks. Low tryptophan means the factory line for melatonin slows down. So even if you feel tired, your brain doesn't get the right signal. Warm milk not only delivers tryptophan, but also contains natural calcium, which helps the brain use that tryptophan efficiently. A 2023 review in Frontiers in Nutrition confirmed that dietary tryptophan may support melatonin synthesis and improve sleep continuity, especially in older adults with poor sleep quality. Here's a familiar story. Mrs. Ramirez, 79, said she always woke up at 3 a.m. and couldn't fall back asleep. Her granddaughter suggested going back to the old habit of a warm cup of milk with cinnamon before bed. I thought it was just an old tale, she laughed, but now I sleep through most nights. Drink 1 cup, about 240 milliliters, of warm milk 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Warm it gently, avoid boiling, and for extra comfort, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg. Be mindful. If you're lactose intolerant, choose lactose-free or fortified soy/almond milk. If you have diabetes, monitor portion size, since milk contains natural sugar. If you're on antibiotics like tetracycline, avoid milk at the same time. It can reduce absorption. Replace your usual late-night snack with 1 cup of warm milk. Feel the soothing warmth travel down, calming nerves and preparing your brain to step into deeper sleep cycles. You've now reached the final step in our countdown. We've covered the muscles with almonds, the mind with kiwi, and now the sleep factory itself with warm milk. Together, these 3 foods form a simple trio that may help your nights feel calmer and your mornings more refreshed. Even with the right foods, there are times when poor sleep signals something more serious. That's why it's important to recognize the quiet flags, the subtle warnings that often get ignored. Persistent nighttime cramps even after adjusting diet. Restless waking at the same hour every night. Mild memory slips or unusual forgetfulness tied to broken sleep. These may mean your body needs extra nutrients, or they could signal an imbalance worth discussing with your doctor. More serious red flags include chest pain, sudden shortness of breath, or palpitations during the night, confusion, dizziness, or fainting after waking, unexplained swelling in the legs with poor sleep. These are not normal signs of aging. They may point to heart rhythm issues, circulation problems, or other conditions that require urgent attention. Drug interactions to remember. If you take diuretics, acid reflux drugs, or blood thinners, be cautious with magnesium-rich foods and supplements. Alcohol combined with sleep aids can worsen night awakenings. Always let your healthcare provider know about supplements or diet changes if you're on long-term medication. The key is balance. Most sleep struggles after 70 are linked to diet and lifestyle, but ignoring quiet flags can delay the help you need. By staying alert to these signals, you'll know when to keep adjusting your foods and when to ask for medical guidance. Not everyone eats the same way. The good news is that these foods can fit into many lifestyles. The simple eater, you want something quick and easy. It's as simple as a small handful of almonds on a nightstand or 1 kiwi after dinner. The planner, you like to set things up ahead of time. Picture 3 mason jars of overnight oats. Sprinkle with almonds and top with kiwi slices. Now your bedtime snack is ready for the whole week. The supplement user, maybe you can't eat nuts or don't always like fruit. You might rely on a magnesium capsule with dinner or a calcium-fortified milk alternative. Supplements aren't a replacement for food, but they can support your routine when your diet falls short. The social cook, you enjoy sharing meals with family. Imagine a warm mug of milk with cinnamon after dinner. Serve at the table. It becomes a ritual, not just for you, but for everyone, comforting and memorable. No matter which pathway feels closest to your life, the goal is the same, making small, steady choices that bring your body back into deeper rest. Let's quickly recap what we've learned tonight. There are 3 simple foods that may help your body return to deeper, more restful sleep after 70. Almonds to relax muscles, kiwi to steady your mind, and warm milk to support melatonin. These are not exotic superfoods. They're simple, familiar, and easy to add to your nightly routine. The key is consistency. Small choices each evening that gently guide your body back into deeper stages of rest. It's not too late to improve your nights. Even if you've been waking up at 2 a.m. for years, tonight you can try just 1 change. Swap cookies for almonds, enjoy a kiwi after dinner, or sip a warm cup of milk before bed. Tiny shifts may lead to surprisingly calmer mornings. If you know a friend or spouse who wakes up at night, share this video with them. Sometimes 1 tip makes all the difference. And in our next video, we'll reveal 3 hidden drinks that quietly steal your sleep after 70. Drinks most people think are safe, but may be sabotaging your nights. If you made it here, congratulations, you've watched the full countdown. You're already ahead of most people who clicked away too soon. Before we close, remember this video is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. While foods like almonds, kiwi, and warm milk may support healthier sleep, they are not a cure for medical sleep disorders. Always talk with your doctor before making significant changes, especially if you take medications such as diuretics, acid reflux drugs, or blood thinners, have health conditions like diabetes, kidney problems, or lactose intolerance. Be mindful of overdose risks. Too many almonds may add excess calories or strain the kidneys. Excess kiwi can cause digestive upset or interact with medications. Too much milk may affect blood sugar and diabetes. And most importantly, know the emergency warning signs: chest pain, sudden confusion, dizziness, fainting, or severe shortness of breath. If any of these occur, call 911 immediately or seek urgent care. Your health and safety come first. Use the information here as a gentle guide to support better sleep, but always pair with advice from your healthcare provider.